Okay. Alright. What's up, guys? It's Sarcastic Dragon here. So, welcome to the Talos Principle. Now, this is gonna be a bit of a different gameplay because it's taken me a while to figure out how exactly I should format this episode, and that's if I should even format it as an episode at all, if I should even be recording this. Because I've already played through this game, okay? But it's quickly become one of my favorite games ever, and before you ask, no, it has no relation to Skyrim at all, okay? So let's get that out of the way real fast. No, no relation to Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls at all. Talos, not that Talos. So, um, this is a first-person based puzzle game, and that's another reason why you wouldn't necessarily know, like, should you make a video on this, because, like, that stuff can just get kind of tedious if you don't know what you're doing, and there's a lot of puzzles in this game, so I've already forgotten most of what I was doing in most of the puzzles. But the story here is just literally one of my probably favorites ever, and so I decided, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna make a gameplay out of this. So I'm gonna start a new game. So there's multiple DLCs. I haven't actually played the DLC. There's only one real DLC. It's this one, and I haven't played through it really. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's literally prototype versions of the game. Uh, yeah, and so I got this game when it was on sale during the Steam Summer Sale. This entire game with all the DLC and the soundtrack and everything. It's originally like $50. I got it for a whopping 10, so that was, you can't complain for that price. So, anyways, I'm gonna start a new game on the regular Talos Principle, and I'm probably just gonna zoom through it, and I'll explain to you how exactly I plan on doing that in a second here. But let's start up the game, and and then I'll explain what I know without spoiling too much. Like I said, I don't know. I didn't plan this out very well, so let's just go. Okay, we are in the game. So, first and foremost,
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust,
yeah,
and you walk in my garden.
do I now?
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker.
Yes, Elohim, I
and
know.
I am called Elohim.
Elohim, whatever.
Seek me
Hebrew,
in my
whatever.
temple, if you are worthy.
Okay, I gotta explain what's going on here first, Elohim. Okay, alright, so we're in the game, and so as you can see, you probably noticed, it says developer cheats enabled in the corner. The reason for that is because towards the end, like I said, there's a lot of puzzles in this game, like, a lot. And towards the end, like, I stayed up, like, I played this game for like 6 hours straight, just playing through puzzle after puzzle after puzzle, and I got slowly more and more intrigued by the story, but it was like 3 a.m. at that point, and I was probably about 75% of the way through, and like I said, it was like 3 a.m., and I think, and the puzzles were getting progressively harder and harder, and so I'm like, okay, look, if I sit here and play this the rest of the night, I'm gonna be up till like 7. But I didn't want to go to bed without knowing what the fuck was going on, so I ended up enabling developer cheats and just kind of cheating and grabbing all the puzzle pieces I needed because I just wanted to find out what was going on, and I was not disappointed. But anywho, so yeah, and I don't know how to turn them back off now. Or, well, I know there's a console command, but I don't feel like looking it up. But I don't have to use them. But here's the thing is I probably am going to use them, and I'm just going to let you guys kind of take in the story, and I'm going to skip over most of the puzzles. I mean, I'll show you the first couple to show you how they work. But, so, some of the basic mechanics here, like, for example, this here is a jammer. This is a very pretty game, by the way. Runs very well in 4K. It's running in 1080p right now, though, for the sake of recording, so... This is a jammer and everything. You can't, like, you can't take advantage of it if you try and, like, it won't let you do that, so... Anywho. And... Okay. Alright, so here we've got the first basic puzzle. So, here we've got a robot here, and he's kind of a suicide bomber. And then, elegantly sitting up there in the corner, we have a minigun. So, I mean, that one's pretty self-explanatory. So, use those jammers to either open the doors like so. Oh yeah, and these purple barriers prevent you from taking it through. So I can't take that there, turn that off there, and then grab that. In some puzzles you can, but right there particularly I can't. So you use that to jam him. So you run over here, you grab that, you jam that bastard. And I could do something like this, but it's just like kind of pointless because I already had everything I needed. Okay, alright, so here's another thing. So I'm a robot, okay? You probably saw that at the beginning. But I'm not the only one that was going on here. As you can see, if you read these QR codes, there's other robots that were going through the same thing, and clearly were just as in the dark as we are, or as you are in this case. Because, like I said, I've finished this game. But anywho, that's not the point. And the interesting thing is, if you go get, like, from the App Store or whatever, the Google Play Store, whatever it is you have on your smartphone, and you download a QR code reader, if you scan this with your phone, then it actually will pull up that same text. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, it does work. Those are working QR codes, but I mean that's just. So
all across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome, and within each I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life. My temple awaits you, child.
Yep. And so I know you're obviously thinking, what the fuck even is this place exactly? And like I said, calm down, dude. I'm gonna explain it in a minute. So this is basically, it's kind of like a Tetris game. It's like a Tetris puzzle. That's what we're gonna call it. So one with Faith and At here, they looks to us. Okay, and so here's the thing. You get these terminals along the way, and so you can see my little robot hands right there. You can tell I definitely am a robot. So it's an archive of 47 million records. And you're thinking, from what? And so ASDFA, so that's just home row. You see, it didn't understand that. So hi, hello world. Obviously, these are not DOS commands, so it's directory or help, or oh, I guess directory doesn't work. So Milton Library Assistant, it's kind of like an AI that helps you throughout this game and explains things. The thing with most of these records is apparently most of them are corrupted. So this is, yeah. As you can see, describe your functions. How long has the system been running? And the answer there is it doesn't know. How old are the library archives? So as you can see, it looks like it actually just holds, based on these dates, it would imply that it holds most records of the internet. Like any information you would have found on the internet would probably be found here. As you can see, it cuts off somewhere in 2030, in the 2030s, and I'll explain to you how that happened in a second as soon as we go. So I'm gonna get off this thing now, even though there's a lot of stuff to see. Like, as you can see, welcome.eml. So there's all of these things. So this is what you have to piece together throughout the game. Is you have to piece out what exactly has been going on through these small little bits of local record information that you find on each of these terminals. But like I said, I'm gonna skip that and I'm gonna explain to you what's going on here myself.
Step into the light, child.
I step into the teleporter when I'm ready to, Elohim.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have
It's a very pretty game, by the way. Oh wait, I already said that.
My garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Now, as it would turn out, and honestly, if you're looking for a really complete playthrough, I mean, I'm sure you can find those elsewhere, but this isn't gonna be the game for that. But honestly, in my opinion, if you don't plan on playing this yourself, then watching a full playthrough without a bunch of jump cuts and stuff, I feel like that would just be really, really boring. So, anyways, from the start, I was correct to assume that this Elohim guy was full of shit. He's not a god. I don't believe him, and I was right to be skeptical of such. And okay, so now we have to collect these to get these tools, which we can use in future puzzles. So, but I'm not gonna worry so much about that just yet, as I am gonna worry about getting through here. So I'm gonna get through here real fast, and then I'll come back. I'll be back.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them.
Ah, see. Okay, so here we go.
But the Great Tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
So, this does sound like a lot of Garden of Eden type stuff. Don't ascend the tower, don't eat the fruit, whatever. And so, the minute I heard that, I immediately decided I was going to climb the tower, because, like, fuck this guy. But, because you know he's hiding something. He won't say what's going on here and everything. And, shit, what was I gonna say? So I'll show you the tower in a second, but, first things first. Oh yeah, it's telling me I don't have those tools, so I can't do this puzzle. So, which, I mean, I still can do the puzzle because I can just fly, but I don't know if that'll break the game, so I'm not gonna do that just yet. Ah, yes. Yes, here. And so you find a couple of these scattered throughout. There's, I don't know, definitely not as many as there are terminals or anything. And what, you actually, turns out this Milton Library Assistant is a bit of a dick. He does do a lot of talking to you, as Sheep here, says. So I'll let you read that real fast. Okay, alright, if you want to read it, pause it. What the fuck? Tell! Tell, you're in the game! That's Tell's username right there. What the fucking fuck? Dude! My dude, what's up? I said I left a message for him, but I wasn't serious because I didn't know I could actually do that. Or maybe that's just... Maybe it's just plastering his name on here because he's played it. But, anyways, yeah, I left him a message in the Discord chat, and I said, Elheim's full of shit, climb the tower. And that was my message to him, but anywho.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an...
So I'm trying all these different passwords here. I mean, yes, I'd like to make a new admin account. Prove I'm not a bot. That's a bit ironic. I like it. Oh, I don't want to do this again. No, I changed my mind. I don't need to be doing this. I know I'm gonna zoom through this game. Okay, yeah, it starts asking you a bunch of philosophical questions if you say yes to that. So as soon as I get... Actually, never mind. Forget this. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're in my save game where I finished mostly everything. There's a couple, like, secret islands that I never bothered with, but those are just for getting hints or something. Anywho, this is the tower, so as you can see, it is a little bit foreboding. But, I mean, it's a game, so that doesn't stop me. So anyways, so this, if you go down this here elevator, that takes you back to that main hub temple that we were just in, and that's one of the 3 main worlds here. So now, I'm going to explain to you what exactly was going on here. So, as you can see, I gleaned a lot of the terminals informations here. I didn't read all of them, I just downloaded them because I found out that after you opened them in the terminal, they'd be downloaded here, and then you could just read them whenever. So, I just went in there, clicked read on all of them, and then I just downloaded them all with the intention of reading them later, which I never did, for the most part. But once you get towards the bottom here, things get kind of freaky. Because it starts to reveal what was going on here, because according to the Milton Library Assistant, there's no evidence that these humans and Earth ever existed, and that this is a simulation, and that exists something beyond all this. Of course there is, but anywho, and as you go through these terminals, you find the local data, and it slowly gives you a small idea of what exactly was happening here, and it's kind of freaky. Because if you go to, I think the first one... Okay, here's one. So it's titled lastdays.eml. And it's an... Oh, okay, so it's an email. I don't know why that took me a second to register. Okay, so it's an email. it's talking about how people at this project that it doesn't mention, it's called the Talos Project in other documents. It mentions that they're not freaking out. They're all. So obviously something's gone wrong here. You can tell that. Now, I'll now the one document in here that gives you the best indication as to what exactly is happening is this one. So I'll show you that in a second. But I want to find the first one first that I. Ah, here we are. So this was the first one that I found that sort of hinted, like, because I hadn't been reading them up until this point because it hadn't been giving me any answers. So I just stopped reading them again with the intention of reading them later until I saw this one called the web.html. And it actually, this is where I first got the impression that something was very wrong. And it says, I thought the net would be abandoned at this point, but internet activity has actually surged in the last couple of weeks. Anyways, alright, I'll stop beating around the bush. So then there's this remember.txt. It's about a girl named Alexandra, and her name, and she's the one that you hear
DNA is
in these voice logs. And this is about her. Apparently her favorite TV show was Futurama, so I mean, good on her, I guess. Good work there. Alright, but no. Alright, so you're probably thinking, okay, so I gotta stop beating around the bush. What the fuck was going on here? And I don't really know, but the best indication I found was in pets.html, and it seems to be a notice. Please remember to release your pets. While it's true that not all pets will be able to adjust living without you, many will manage. Basically what it's saying is let them go before you become incapacitated. So what it's implying is that although all the humans are dying for some reason, not the animals aren't. So what that obviously leads one to believe is that this was some sort of disease. But past that, I don't know. I didn't see anything that gave any specific answers on what exactly it was, but it's implied that it was a disease. So this is right before I finally climbed the tower. So I'm going to go through, show you the other two worlds real fast, and then we're going to climb the tower and play through the last part of the game. Okay, so here we've got kind of the secondary world. It's probably my favorite because it's really cool looking. I mean, it's obviously themed after ancient Egypt, and the first one is themed after either Greece or Rome, maybe both. I'm not sure. They're so similar sometimes, so different at the same time. Who knows? Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know what this is. You have to find all the star things, and I haven't been able to get those. Also, there's a Minecraft sword you can find at one point, and you can use it. It's a diamond sword, and you can use it to cut off this vine thing, and you find another barcode underneath, and it's from an unnamed robot, and it just says, "You are not here," in Croatian, which further lends to my theory at the time, that this wasn't the only world. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's go through here. Now, they all have slightly different scenery, but they're all basically... This isn't my favorite one. Still, though, it's really pretty, and I like the soundtrack. The music, if it wants to play. So this is like a fan thing. This is one of the tools you unlock over time, but I don't know how you get the tools out here, so it doesn't make very much sense. Very mysterious little sounding little tune here. I like it. I mean, the first two are very old, obviously. Ancient Greece and Ancient Egypt. And then the third one is still old, but it's medieval. Maybe Anglo-Saxon. So that would make it slightly older, but, like... If I go down here, the gate to heaven should actually be open. And I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go through it. Yep, it is open. And so I don't know what the second ending is. Or the third ending, I guess. Because there's the climb the tower ending, there's that ending. I don't know what the other one is. But in here you find an axe, and you use that to cut down these boards. And they go to secret islands. And Yeah, that kind of... Ah, yes, Samsara. She's another important one here. She... She's like a robot version of a nihilist in that she thinks everything is completely pointless. She's kind of a depressing little bitch. Where is it? Where is it? It's over here somewhere. I know it is. Don't lie to me. There it is. There you... I don't know why this thing exists. I don't know why they chose to do a Minecraft sword. But whatever, right? I think there's a few other... I think you can find one of the characters from Portal in here as well. So if you slash this... Okay, well, it says you are not here in Croatian, and I believe the reason it says it in Croatian is because this developer studio is called Crow Team, so I would assume that they're Croatian. And yeah, so thanks Google Translate for helping me with that one. Alright, I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna go through the door. Ready?
Come forward, child.
I don't want to. I'm gonna do it.
Eternity awaits.
What? I changed my mind. I'm going back. This is, what happens here? Aha! Yeah, this is different. Well, I mean, obviously, but I fucked up. Eternalize. What happens if I do that? I don't want to. Fuck it. So I legit haven't tried this one yet.
Rejoice, my child, as you leave this world behind. For all that you are...
Uh-oh. Did it restart me? Did I lose all my shit?
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know...
Okay, alright. Oh, yeah, so here, as you can see, I got up to 65 out of 91 before I got impatient and started cheating. Okay, we're gonna climb the tower now. So this tower is actually really, really, really tall. Like, that's the first level actually up there. So that's level 1. I mean, if you go way out, you run out here a little bit. You can see there's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't quite see 6. Actually, wait. There's a puzzle I don't remember ever solving. I saw it because I got the sigil puzzles. The one not like the base puzzles, but the Tetris puzzles. They get really complex after a while, and I ended up looking up a guide on one of them, and there was a silver one in number 6 that I don't ever remember solving. But I don't see any other outcomes for this game, so I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Yeah. How do I get up to number 6? I've never gone up to 6. How did I never notice that? I've never been up here. I always stopped at 5. That's weird. Whatever. I'll investigate that later. For now, we're going up to 5. I maybe I have to do all the other star puzzles and shit for that. So as you can see, that's level 1. There goes 2. There goes 3. 4. And finally, we're at number 5. Yeah, you walk up a bunch of stairs, so I just assumed that was level 6. But now that I think about it, that can't be it. That's weird. So anyways, I guess it stopped. Like, that's the oldest. This is the oldest save backup I have at all 91 puzzles. So yeah, as you can see, it gets pretty complicated. I know how to solve it though. You go, boop. Okay, I'm not going to show you the entire thing, but I know how to do it. It's like that. So this is the last time capsule, and as you can see, it's a little bit, maybe just a little bit. It's not the most light-hearted one. I mean, it's hard to tell, but one might come to the conclusion that it's possibly a little bit morbid.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore. I think this is it. The end of that I
Whoops.
will continue to exist.
I didn't think it actually let me jump.
I would
Am I
like
gonna be okay?
to think that there is
Oh.
a soul or
Alright.
spirit, some part of my consciousness that will persist. But all the evidence says that when my brain dies, I will be gone. I've lived my life never turning away from the truth, even if it scares me. And I can face this. Face my own end. And say with absolute conviction that it was good to be human.
And that is the last we hear of Alexandra. The last we hear of anybody, for that matter. So back up at the top now. I did not realize. I figured for sure that would kill me, but I guess not. So, anyways, you got one final puzzle here, and you know what? For the sake of, I've never actually done this one before, because I just ended up jumping over that and climbing up. Well, fuck it. We'll do it this once. Might as well do something not half-assed here. Well, I mean, I didn't do all of it. Okay, alright. Yeah, ready? Go! Run! Fuck off! Okay. Shit, I done fucked up. How do I reset? And X. So put this on here. Grab Boxy. Put on pressure plate. Jump up. Okay, alright, now I'm gonna need that thingy again. So watch. Here's how this works. So now, if I do this, and I sit here for a while, just give myself a little bit extra time. Alright, that's good enough. Now I turn this off, and I can pick this up. And I can go run past here, jump up here, and yacha. Oh. Okay, wait, no, I can fix this. And now watch. I take this, I go running off, grab this thing, like so. Wait for a second. Turn it off. Come back over here. Put it right here. Turn off. Oh, see, I'm a genius. I done good. Okay, alright. Okay, so we're going out.
What have you done?
What? I don't know,
Why
man.
have you ascended the tower?
I don't know.
Why have you betrayed my faith in you?
Because you shouldn't have had faith in me. I didn't believe your bitch ass. I am moving up these stairs at like a phenomenal speed.
Yours. A garden in a world of thorns and thistles.
Fuck off.
All this was granted to you on but one condition, that you do not ascend the tower. That was our first covenant.
No, that was something that you just made up.
It.
Like, you kind of just made, like, I didn't give any verbal agreement to that.
Do you not understand? The tower is death, mine and yours. I did not warn you out of malice or deceit. I warned you because you are my child.
I don't believe you. I didn't then, and I definitely don't now, because now I know you were full of shit. Okay, so here's where this gets interesting.
Please listen to me.
Oh, I love this song, by the way, actually.
The tower leads out of this world. It leads to freedom and truth. But it also leads to the end of us.
See, I knew it. I knew he was full of shit. Like I said, I mean, yeah, this is kind of like that. I actually like this song a lot. It's in the soundtrack. It's called False God. It's pretty great. It's really dramatic end type. Oh yeah, so this is something you guys never even saw. Okay, so over here we've got that shepherd guy. You know, the shepherd. He was in the notes. That's him right there. So he's over here chilling. He's like, I'll wait up here for you guys. So you have to connect here. So like you have to get this laser to connect to that thing. So you boop, boop. So he runs over. So this is basically co-op now. So I'm gonna run over here. Let him over across whatever. Get off. Let him up. Go over. And you'll notice that this actually starts rising up and it's coming up to fuck you over and kill you off. And as it comes up closer and closer, the music gets more and more dramatic. So I'm actually gonna wait until the last possible second. So I'm gonna speed it up now. So now that he's done that for me, I can sit this right here. Oop. Oh yeah, and if you kill yourself, or in most cases accidentally die,
there is still a chance to save this
he starts saying extra stuff.
All you need to do is turn back.
No. So Shepard's like a leader, so he kind of helps people. No relation to Mass Effect Shepard, who's also a leader and helps people. Okay. Oh yeah, and also the name of the song.
Can you not see? Here, in this world, we know who we are. We each have our part to play in the process. We have a purpose, a destiny.
Doesn't mean shit out in here, buddy. Alright, now if I jump down... Wait. There's no call the elevator back thing. Am I just boned?
All this suffering. You don't have to endure this. Not every mystery needs a solution.
Yeah, but you've been intentionally vague since I first showed up, so that kind of shows me that this one does need a solution. So once things get really bad, stuff starts breaking. I can already hear stuff happening, but I don't see anything yet. Yeah, as you can see, everything's going away. Alright, now it is now time to leave. Oh, shit! Oh, did you see that? Did you see those jukes? Jesus. Oh. I saved the fuck out of that. Oh, yeah, there's Samsara. That's why I said she's the other important character, because she's a bitch and tries to stop me. Not that she can, because me and Shepard are better than her. Let me cross. Whoa, look at that robotic efficiency. No pun intended. Actually, that was entirely intended. That was the point. That was my point. We're like robots in our effectivity. Efficient. Fuck.
Listen to me. Yes, the tower leads out of this world. It leads to freedom and truth. But it also leads to the end of us.
Okay, so I decided to reset that game real fast. So we can get all of the dialogue in one go. Alright, let's, shit, yeah, I'm already fucking up. Okay, alright. I should be able to blow through this pretty quickly. I'll skip this part I'll skip all the parts without dialogue. Well, I mean, up until the point that you haven't seen yet. Let's go. Alright, come on, let's go. Get the fuck out of here. Is it rising faster? It seems to be, because, like, once it starts rising, this starts getting kind of really bright. Let's get going.
Can you not see? Here, in this world, we know who we are. We each have our part to play in the process. We have a purpose, a destiny.
I don't want a destiny. I don't want to be a part of some process. Okay, alright, whatever. This is gonna be a very philosophical video by my standards, at the very least. Ready? We're gonna do it again. Boom. Never mind. That wasn't as efficient as last time. But whatever. We're still pretty good at this. Go. Come on, Shepard. We gotta get out of here. Because things are fucking up. Fuck Samsara. You're not even messing me up at this point. I don't need to go back over there. What do you think you're doing? Whatever. dun. Like this song a lot. Dun dun. Dun. Oh, thought it was gonna. Okay, all right, whatever. This is gonna be largely uncut from this point forward. Oop. Dun. Yeah. Dun dun dun. I really like this song. I really, really do. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get this up. Ready? Oh, go. Shepard, come on. Things are getting messed up here. We gotta go. Let me through. Thank you, Shepard. You're the greatest. I don't know why he decides to help people, but...
This world is our home. If you leave, the storm will consume it.
It's your home, not mine.
No way back.
I don't care. Okay, so I gotta put this here. Get it, Shepard. Give me it. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Oop, let me through.
As long as the process continues, there is order, there is meaning. We are the story, and the story tells us who we are.
Too much order is not good. I don't want to be a part of your story. I don't want to know who I am. I don't need something or someone to tell me who I am or what I'm good at. That's not how this all works. Wait. Shit, I went too fast. Never mind. Shit! Never mind. Samsara's stupid. So I kind of just dicked her over there, as you could see. She's still really trying to get out, though. I don't know what exactly she was trying to do. I forget, but whatever it is, she's stuck there now, and now she's gonna have to wait here as the storm consumes her. So that's her problem, not mine. Alright. I'm a dick. Whatever. Give me that. Gimme. So, what I gotta do now, I gotta put this right here. Doesn't seem to be running as smooth in the recording as it is for me, because for me it's running at a solid 60, but on that it doesn't seem to be, so I don't know. Alright, Elim, what do you have to say next?
This world may be an illusion, but as long as we believe in the illusion, it is real. It sustains us. It gives us hope.
Sounds really shitty.
In this world, we have all the answers we need. But out there, who are we out there when we are neither master nor servant?
If you're not master,
What
or no, if you're not servant, you're master.
In a world that has no purpose.
That's the point. Whoops. Oh. Thank you, Shepard. You're so helpful. Oh, wait. Fuck. Get out of here. There we go. Alright, set that up, Shepard. Thank you. And so now, I guess that was his purpose, because, he's gone.
Please, stay here. Let the story go on forever.
I don't think I could, even if I wanted to at this point, because, like, it's... I mean, yeah, like, I can't even see the stairs. Wait. Is that it? Right where my cursor is pointing, or my crosshair? Yeah, I think those are the stairs I came up. Yeah, I'd say it's... I think it's safe to say it's a bit too late for me to go back. I mean, can I? Like, what would happen if I did? We'll see how far I can go back down before things start screwing up. Actually, I'm not even sure if I can get back down all the way. Let's see here. You can hear the really dramatic music. Yeah, hello, I'm sorry, there's no going back. Boop. And so, now you'll see why I was surprised when I first went through that Heaven Gate, because we're in...
always meant to defy me. That was the final trial.
Told you.
But I was scared. I wanted to live forever.
Well, that wasn't your purpose, was it? What you were going on about purpose, that's not your purpose. Anywho, so now we've got a much fancier computer here. And in here we'll call in this douchebag of a library assistant. You'll have a lot of interactions with him. I recommend you get this game yourself and try it out. If it's, assuming it's still on sale. Even if not, I'd say it's worth it. Of course I fucking made it. I've changed my mind. I'm leaving your ass here. No, that's not how it works. You and I are very different. Except it forces me to do that anyways, so... I now have all 47 million resources, which may or may not have been corrupted. They might have been corrupted for the purposes of the simulation. I didn't feel anything, because, well, my nose itches, but that's about it. It was... Nah, I'm not gonna say that. That's too triggery. Ah! Okay, my nose itched. No. No. Yes. Yes, you can, actually. You can choose what to believe in. You can choose who you are, so... I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. You're very utopian. Or, no, I'm not. I'm sorry, not utopian. Dystopian.
So be it. Let your will be done.
Of course, I'm the human, you're the robot. That's how it works. And so now you see the real ending. Now, he talks about this world going on forever, but that's not true. This is a mainframe. This is a server. It's a giant supercomputer. And if that's the case and no one's on the outside keeping it together, eventually it's gonna stop working. So I don't know what he means, this world is eternal. Because it's not. As soon as a server starts to break down, it's not gonna be eternal anymore. That was a very fast upload, especially because it went all in one little pulse. Have a nice day. So, this is where I stopped understanding what exactly it was this institution was trying to accomplish. So, they preserved all records of humanity into a sentient robot that they created. To do what? What's it supposed to do now? It doesn't have any other robot friends to rebuild it, to build a society with. It's alone. I kind of doubt it has the resources to build more. I'm not entirely sure I understand what exactly it was they were trying to accomplish, because I don't know what this robot is supposed to do now that he's out here. I'll go ahead and assume he's solar powered or something, and so that's not an issue. But I don't get what his purpose is. Its purpose is whatever. But whatever, now you're outside and you can see what remains of the world, which, I mean, it's pretty standard post-apocalyptic ruins, but and I mean, I use that term loosely because that's a pretty large dam. But like I said, this is 12 at least 12 years from now. So, or no, I'm sorry, at least 13 years from now, 12 and a half, and that's the end. So, yeah, I don't know. So there we go, people. That was the Talos Principle. I know this episode was all over the place, but whatever. It's something I wanted to do. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, maybe please subscribe or like or comment. You guys are great. You did a terrible job explaining this. I have no idea what was going on. So sorry. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.